because you find out that you have to think about, oh, what is the estimated survival cost for me as a person who have this idea, who wants to run this business, right? Yes, it's something a lot of people don't think about, but you have to think about it. Because when you're starting out a business, you have to know that at the initial stage of that business, maybe the income from that business might not, or the revenue from that business might not be able to sustain you as the entrepreneur and also have enough funds to be able to reinvest into the business. You see where I'm coming from, right? So that means before you start, you need to plan out, oh, do I have some spare funds that I'll be able to use in surviving as the owner of the business? Especially because as a young business, that business might not be able to pay you a befitting salary to cater for your own personal needs. Yes. Oh, in some instances, you might need to be able to now say, oh, do I delay gratification and say, oh, I want to cut my cost to a barest minimum so that I can accommodate the growth of the business. But when you think about that estimated cost of survival, you can now be able to look at all of the factors that you need to put in place, either cutting costs, personal costs to be able to make that business run, or putting up other strategies to say, oh, okay, I have some savings that I can be able to rely on for a couple of months, maybe a year. That's the best case scenario we tell entrepreneurs to be able to say, oh, I have 1 year to figure out so that I can figure out this business and see if it's going to work. I can not put in my energy into growing the business, especially because businesses are like kids, young kids, right? You need to be able to give them the right amount of milk. You need to be able to give them the right amount of nurture, especially at that early stage, to be able to ensure that they grow properly and then they do not have stunted growth.